Super Smash Bros. Is by far my favorite franchise of all time. From playing Brawl casually to playing Melee competitively, I've clocked thousands of hours across all of the titles combined. But that doesn't mean these games are perfect. In fact, pretty much every Smash game has certain aspects that I would fix, change, or just completely remove. Tripping. And some games are missing key features that would improve the game by miles. So today, I just want to talk about some of the things that could be fixed in the new Smash for Switch game, and some things that I'd like to see added. This is sort of a wish list of sorts, but for features of the game rather than characters or stages. Don't worry, I'm still planning on those videos in the future, but rather than do a brief overview in this video, I definitely want to do a more detailed standalone video for the characters and stages I want to see. So with that, let's just jump right into it. One huge thing that they could fix in Smash for Switch is the method for unlocking custom moves. This was a huge problem in Smash 4, and to this day is probably the most common complaint across both versions of the game. Basically, you need to play the game to get custom moves. Seems simple, right? During certain game modes like Classic Mode, you can receive custom parts as a reward for completing various stages. But these custom parts aren't just for custom moves, they're for custom equipment as well. They're both lumped into the same category. And the rarity seems totally out of whack. For every 10 custom parts you might get, you may only get 1 or 2 custom moves out of it. The rest are just equipment. And the biggest problem is that you can receive duplicates of these custom moves. Now, that's not a huge deal for the equipment because you can double or triple up on the same piece for a custom character. But custom moves? You can only enable that once, and you aren't limited to a certain number of uses across all of your characters. Once you've unlocked it, you've got it forever. So the fact that I can unlock the same Ganondorf move 4 times at once is amazingly broken. Coupled with the fact that there are over 350 custom moves, and it's like a full-time job trying to get these things. So give us an easier way to unlock them, please. Either make them their own category, up the odds so you can get them more often, and no matter what, make it so you can't get duplicates. I mean, I just can't wrap my head around that. It would be like if you could unlock a character more than once. Do all of the requirements, fight them again, but then after you do, nothing changes. This was such a serious oversight that I'm really not sure how it wasn't patched right away. And of course, all of this is assuming that custom moves even return in the new Smash game, because honestly, they'd be cool to see, but I wouldn't really miss them if they were gone. Another thing I'd love to see fixed is a stage hazard toggle. Now, for all of its faults, as bad a game as it was, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale did one good thing, and that was including a stage hazard toggle. There are such gorgeous and fun stages in Smash that are absolutely ruined by some kind of stage hazard or giant boss thing. I mean, I was so excited to see Dr. Wily's castle as a stage that it was just a huge disappointment to see how often the Yellow Devil would appear. Not even once in a match, but 2 or 3 times, taking up half the stage and knocking players around. Like, okay, I get it, there's a certain time when you're in the mood for some genuine crazed fun. I'm just as guilty of that as anybody. But a lot of the time, when it feels like you're not fighting each other, but fighting the stage, it just isn't fun at all. And this isn't even from a competitive mindset. I know a ton of casual people who wish that they could just turn off the bosses occasionally. It's just not fun to feel like you can't play the game because the stage is getting in your way. I'm playing Smash to fight the guy next to me, not for both of us to struggle against Ridley or Metalface. So learn from the one thing that your competitor got right, Smash, and include a stage hazard toggle. Now let's talk For Glory. The inclusion of a bare bones competitive mode in Smash 4 was honestly a really nice nod to the competitive community. Rather than trying to fight against us like they did in Brawl, the development team was trying to meet us halfway. Unfortunately, it kind of shows a real misunderstanding of the competitive community that they believed the no items, Fox only, Final Destination meme, and assumed that that was the only stage that we played on. For Smash for Switch, I'd love to see some variety. Now, I know it's hard to decide which stages would be allowed since the competitive community really doesn't agree at the beginning of a game. But at least the inclusion of certain stages would be nice. Final Destination, Battlefield, Smashville, Dreamland, These are all tried and true stages that are always used in the competitive scene when the game has them. I mean, Dreamland is the only stage that the Smash 64 competitive scene plays on. These stages are usually a pretty safe bet when it comes to the competitive community. And with the implementation of a stage hazard toggle, many more stages could open up and be included on For Glory. It's just kind of tiring to play only on a flat stage for every single match. But I do love the inclusion of For Glory, and that's why I want to see it in its best. I'd also love to see an additional single-player mode brought back. Even if it's not as deep as the Subspace Emissary was from Brawl, an adventure mode similar to Melee's would be nice. I was so disappointed in the single-player options in Smash 4 that I was actually hoping a Subspace-style single-player was going to be paid DLC, because I would pay for that in a heartbeat. It just gets a little dull playing Classic and All-Star over and over and over, and once you complete all the events, there's really nothing more to do. And Smash Run and Smash Tour really aren't that great. I don't think I've ever been in the mood to play Smash Run or Smash Tour. Both are pretty pointless by yourself, and even with friends, they're kind of just an odd game type. It feels effectively like Smash and Mario Party had a baby, but they only meet the mark halfway for both games. You're not entirely playing Smash, and you're also not entirely playing Mario Party either. It's like if I wanted to play Mario Party, I would just go put in Mario Party. So I just really hope we get some kind of more gripping single-player mode than what we got in Smash 4, because honestly, I was really disappointed. Speaking of game types, one mode that would be really neat to see is a kind of multi-character game type. Now, Project M did this with All-Star Versus, but I've seen this asked for a lot even before then. Basically, you can choose a number of characters, and when you die, you don't respawn as the character you just played, but the next character in the list. Last one to lose all of their characters loses. This one does kind of seem like it could be a bit confusing, because it feels like it'd be hard to implement and then also illustrate what the game was to the player, but I'd really love to see it in anyway, just because I have my mind wrapped around it. So maybe it could be like a special Smash game type or something. I don't know, I'd really love to see it though. And why can't we use the C-Stick on the menu anymore? How many hours did I spend spinning that C-Stick while waiting for the game to load or waiting for my partner to pick their character? We could just move the menu around as something to keep our minds occupied while we waited, and I'm just so upset that it's not in Smash 4. Honestly, and I'm not even exaggerating, this is kind of like my top 3 disappointments from Smash 4 for me. So they'd better bring it back because I will be really disappointed and there will be hell to pay. And finally, my number 1 tippy top change for Smash for Switch is to bring back Thanks for watching, guys. Did you like my list of changes? What did I miss that you'd like to see in the newest game? Please drop your ideas in the comments below. I'd love to read them and get my hopes up, as I always do for a new Smash, and then inevitably be disappointed when it isn't in the new game because they literally cannot make a game that fills every single thing that everyone wants. So that's the vicious cycle of Smash, but I'd love to see what you guys have to say in the comments. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't for more Smash for Switch content coming real soon. Thanks guys, have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.